Have you ever had one of those moments, a tiny little mistake that just spirals and suddenly feels like a total disaster? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful personal story that starts with something super simple, a burnt pan in a kitchen, but ends with this incredible lesson on how we can mend our mistakes, our traumas, and, well, even ourselves. Okay, this opening idea, it's pretty much everything. Just think about that for a second. The exact same fire that cooks a beautiful meal can also turn it into a charcoal mess. The fire itself isn't good or bad, right? And the author's point is that the forces in our own lives, our passion, our ambition, they're just like that flame. What makes all the difference between creating something amazing and, well, total destruction is our awareness, our ability to be a calm witness to our own inner fire. So, how does this whole idea actually play out in real life? Well, it all starts in the most relatable place you can imagine, the kitchen. See, this story isn't about some epic battle. It's about a simple meal, and honestly, that's exactly where its power comes from. So, the story kicks off with a craving for a nice, comforting bowl of poha. You can almost smell it, can't you? The careful tossing of the flattened rice with that vibrant turmeric and popping mustard seeds, the fresh veggies adding all that color, and just waiting for that final squeeze of lemon and the crunch of peanuts. It's a picture of pure, simple joy. And then it happens. Just one single moment of distraction. A deep thought, something completely unrelated, pulls the author away from the stove. And in that split second, everything changes. That beautiful, fragrant aroma of spices just gets choked out by that sharp, unmistakable smell of something burning. The perfect meal, that peaceful moment, it's just gone. Okay, now this is where things get really, really interesting. The first reaction isn't to get angry or frustrated. Instead, something else kicks in. The author's training as a senior auditor. The inner voice immediately shifts from, ugh, I ruined it, to, okay, let's just assess the damage. It instantly turns into a salvage operation. And this slide right here, it illustrates the main idea perfectly. Just look at the comparison. On the left, you've got those burnt layers at the bottom of the pan. That's our mistakes, right? Our traumas, those moments we got distracted. But, and this is so important, they haven't ruined the entire dish. Above them, you see the fragrant, perfectly cooked top layers. That's the salvageable purity. That's our essential goodness, what the author calls our source code. So this idea of a source code is absolutely crucial. The author uses the word pavitrata, which means purity. It's this belief that deep down, there's an essential part of you that just can't be corrupted by one charred moment. The mistake is something that happened to you. It's not what you are. So the good part of the meal is saved. Awesome. But the work isn't over yet. See, it's not enough to just salvage what's good. You also have to deal with the mess that was left behind. And this is where the labor of restoration begins, the whole process of taking full responsibility. The author uses a really specific word for this kind of work, mihnat. Now, this isn't just, a quick wipe down. It's hard, dedicated effort. It's about patiently and deliberately applying some elbow grease to restore something to how it was before. It's basically the physical version of healing. And this slide really shows the stark reality of it all. On the left, you see the cause, a single second of distraction. And on the right, the solution, 30 minutes of intense, focused scrubbing. This is what the author calls the asymmetry of karma. Wow. It's such a profound reminder that it can take so much more time and conscious effort to heal a wound than it ever took to create it. And this act of scrubbing, it's not seen as a punishment at all. It's actually an act of dignity. It's like this quiet, powerful meditation on taking responsibility for your own stuff. The vessel isn't ruined forever. Its original shine is still there, just hiding under the soot, waiting to be reclaimed. All right, so let's zoom out from the kitchen now. The author takes this whole experience and boils it down into what are called sovereign takeaways. These really powerful, universal principles that we can all apply to our own lives when we, inevitably burn our own poha. Let's just walk through these real quick. First, respect the flame. Basically, manage your passion with awareness so it doesn't burn you. Next, presence. Try to stay grounded in the now, even if you're thinking about the future. Third, and this one is so important, resilience. Remember that your source code is made of steel. You are not fragile. Fourth, no guilt. Cleaning up your own mess isn't a punishment, it's an act of power. And finally, salvage. Learn to keep what's still good. Don't throw out a whole project or a whole relationship just because of one burnt part. This quote just brings it all home, doesn't it? You are the vessel. And yeah, life is going to leave its marks, its burns. But your essential self, that source code we talked about, is made of steel. It can always be restored to its original shine with a bit of steady effort and care. So let's bring this lesson directly into your world. How can you take this wisdom and actually apply it, like starting right now? This is really the question to ask yourself. Is there some area in your life, maybe a relationship, a project, a personal habit, where you've been a little distracted, where things have started to feel just a little bit burnt? If the answer is yes, that's okay. Here's the path forward. First, just pause. Stop the damage from getting any worse. Then, lovingly separate what is still good and pure from the mistake. And finally, with patience and with dignity, begin that hard work of scrubbing, of restoring your own light. And we'll end with a final, powerful phrase from the author, a guiding principle from ancient wisdom, Satyamev Jayate. It means truth alone triumphs. And the ultimate truth of this entire story is that the soot from a mistake, that's not your real identity. That damage isn't permanent. Your original shine is always, always there, just waiting for you to find it again.